That's right, Jeremy. A great gift idea for mom, grandma, something the whole family can work on together. Right now, you're looking at a fairy garden. Isn't that adorable? A little cute, little hedgehog, little plants, nice ornaments inside of there. Carla, this is something that you said has been a trend for about a year now, but it's really picking up in popularity. What exactly is fairy gardening?
You know what, fairy gardening, it's a whole different realm on its own. It's a way of having it's basically a container garden or a small place up close off the patio where we have character, we have landscape design elements, and we're actually using characters and creating a storyline. So we have our fairy garden.
Okay.
This is where you're actually doing your planting, because earlier we talked about making a footprint where we want to place our house and your cottage that's in there. So you've been getting in there, designing it, going through it. So we're placing it, and just think of it as a little bit of a yard design, but on a mini scale.
And really manageable and great too. Like maybe if you're inside of an apartment or you don't have the space that you would have for garden, this is a great way to be creative. And what's really neat is like picking out all these different pieces that are going to go, right?
Definitely. It spans the ages from children getting into learning about gardening, something small for them to look after, gift for mom or something, and right into grandma that's in the condo.
Now what is this that we're putting down right now?
This is fairy grit.
Fairy grit, okay. Fairy grit. Is it magical?
It could be.
Okay, I like this.
And what we're doing is we're basically covering the soil. We're going, you know what, just for TV purposes, we'll go a little quick here. And we're covering the soil so it makes it manageable, and it's going to make the pieces. I know that you guys were looking for some pieces to create your story with.
Yes.
So this is where you get to design where you want to go and do some of the placements, because this is like a dollhouse for gardeners. There's so many cute little pieces that you can go into it. You're creating a story, you're putting through, and you're also managing. We talked about pruning, so this is where you're going to do some pruning of your plants when you're even into here, and even to the point where if you put a different style of tree in here, we have lights.
What? No way.
Yeah, you can put lights in it. You can light it so that it goes into the house, or you can weave it through your tree. So in the evening, you can turn this on, and the battery pack can be left outside. It's got a timer. So if you forget about it, put it on to time. It'll be on for a few hours. It'll shut off automatically, and you have this fun.
Oh man, our village is going to be very energy efficient. Manitoba Hydro is going to love us.
Yeah, and you know what? Create it, theme it. You've picked out. You have a little nature thing happening here with the little bunny rabbits, pots.
I know, we've got some really cool, like there's so many cool things too. So like whatever your taste is, you can find some good things that go along with your interests. And again, like a really manageable like project. So you get this size to work with, but as time goes on, you can expand, make a second one, get a bigger pot. There's a lot of room for growth and creativity.
There is, and you know what? You have Fairy Jane, you have Fairy Evelyn May. So you're creating your own story. You're creating something that you can look after. You can pop it with color. We saw some earlier colors where there's some very adaptable for kids, but then there's the very traditional style. So it just depends on what you want.
Whatever theme that you want to do, fairy gardening gives you and your family a great chance to express that creativity. Great project for the family or great gift idea for Mother's Day. Get all of the information about St. Mary's Nursery and how to get in touch with Carla on our website at breakfasttelevision.ca. A few more improvements to make in our fairy village, so we'll take a little break and catch up with you later today on Breakfast Television.
BT's Green Thumb, brought to you by St. Mary's Nursery, every Wednesday morning on Breakfast Television.